Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some wrestling news here. Ladies and gentlemen, so we're getting around to it. We have some people to talk about that have been removed from WWE's internal roster. This is via hashtag PWN on Twitter, PWN, or PW Nexus, with the hashtag PWN. Follow him on Twitter. Recommend a pretty good follow. Bobby Lashley, he has been removed from WWE's internal roster per hashtag PWN on Twitter. Yeah, it's kind of shocking. I don't know if he's getting released or what's going to happen here, but no one said they were released, so I don't know what this means. What does this mean they're going on the internal roster? Is Bobby Lashley dealing with an injury? I don't know what this means. But, I don't know. It's not looking good for his future in WWE, man. I hate to say it, man. It looked promising because he had some of his best title runs under Vince McMahon. But fumbling this man is crazy. But should I say fumbled? I mean, he had such a great run. I don't see what else is there for him to do. A feud during Roman's reign would have been nice. You could have Roman, Bobby Lashley, but I don't know. Did I say he's washed up, or did I say he's had a great run? But I don't see what else he has to do. I mean, he's already been champion multiple times. What else can the Hurt Business provide, especially with the Street Profits? I mean, there's nothing else he can really do. They didn't really fumble. Him and Lesnar should have had a better feud when they had a feud, but they did all they could with Bobby Lashley. They didn't. There's nothing else for him to do. But I don't know. Does this mean they're released? But it looks like Bobby Lashley could be done with WWE. But people will blame Triple H, especially his air gold guy on Twitter, who defends everything All Elite Wrestling. But, because of a few old guys getting released and Cedric Alexander, who was never going to get over with the live crowd. And I don't think it's Triple H's fault. Bobby's injured and his contract hasn't been renewed. I don't think Triple H works on contracts. He just does creative. And is Triple H wrong for saying no? They all went their separate ways, and it wouldn't make sense for them to be a group again after such a breakup. MVP is mad because he said no. That's it, basically. When MVP went on that big rant about Triple H. This is people trying to make something out of nothing. But it was time. I mean, just shocked though. Still, MVP also the hashtag via hashtag PWN on Twitter. MVP and Tamina have been removed from the WWE's internal roster. MVP Montel Vontavious Porter Balla and Tamina, nobody meaner than Tamina. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised the MVP's gone. I mean, it's whatever. But people will bring up that rant he went about Triple H era. No, he's not right. Why would he want to employ someone who's throwing around racist accusations on Instagram? If it's true or false, you can't talk about your boss like that and just remain employed. Some of those comments said like the Triple H era is like something black man, or I'm really hating it, and he said you see it. You can't just go around throwing racist accusations at your boss. That's like if I had a job in say something like that, something like a job, and I was and somebody was hating on me, and I'd be like, I can't just throw around racist accusations. And let's be honest, it's 2024. There's nothing the MVP can bring to the table, and there's nothing Tamina's going to do either. Tamina's not going to do anything. And MVP's what, 60? The man has to give it up at this point. And but people will bring the race card because, of course, they do. If that's the case, isn't any NFL owner letting a black player go races? I mean, I don't get wrestling fans. I don't know. I shouldn't be surprised that people are trying to turn this into a race debate, but it's wrestling fans. I wouldn't expect anything less. But yeah, those are the 3 names removed from the internal roster. So WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, he responded to a tweet saying it's time for him to step up in reference to a run as President of the United States. He said, end quote, maybe one day. I mean, he does fit the criteria, especially them weekly promos. I mean, it makes sense. Put Cody Rhodes as president. 2032, pal. Or 2028, have The Rock and Cody Rhodes for the presidential debate. So, this was crazy. So, this 50-plus-year-old married man, he thinks he's dating Liv Morgan. And he has VIP tickets to WWE Raw in Portland, Oregon on September 16. Among the details, he states that his wife has cancer. It was given 6 months leave, so that sucks. I'm not laughing at that. At the end, he finds out and gets explained to that it's all a scam. Sad to know that this still happens. It's really sad. Wife is dealing with that sickness, and he's out there doing this stuff, man. Like, what the hell is this shit? This is sad. Your wife has 6 months to live. And he thinks, I'm getting VIP tickets. I'm dating Liv Morgan, like, nail face. Good lord. Liv Morgan might have to get some protection. Some security protection. This is crazy shit, man. So, Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler, he became the new TNA World Champion, last night, and, people, they were pissed. They were pissed because Joe Hendry didn't win the championship, and I don't blame him. I wanted Joe Hendry to win the fucking championship. Instead, they give it to Dolph Ziggler. He's not, I mean, he's still a good wrestler, but is that really going to bring you in any viewers to tune in? It's not like TNA gets that many viewers anyways. And if they do, it's because of Joe Hendry. Nobody's tuning the show to watch some, like, these NXT, like, mid-carders. How does TNA expect to keep a viewer base if they won't put a belt on their most fucking over superstar? But I guess he'll chase and win it sooner than later, but that's your biggest show, man. You have Dolph Ziggler win? Pandeo face. So Bianca Belair will face off against Jade Cargill on Hot Ones versus this upcoming Monday, July 22nd, 2024 at 1 p.m. So the Hot Ones, isn't that what I don't know what the fuck that is. Isn't where they eat the hot wings and where they answer questions and eat hot wings? So official, this match has been made official. That's added to the card for SummerSlam. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck's happening with Lottie? Logan Paul versus L.A. Knight, for the WWE United States Championship at SummerSlam 2024. So, official, and it's time for L.A. Knight to win that United States title. Please. It's been saved for SummerSlam for a reason. L.A. Knight's gonna win the title. So, next week on SmackDown, I think the show is already recorded, I think. Yeah, pre-taped, because they're on a tour in Japan. But yeah, WWE's Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Gauntlet match. Set for next week, the Street Profits versus Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin versus the Bloodline versus Legado del Fantasma versus Pretty Deadly versus the OC. And I'm not going to spoil in case some of you guys actually are curious who's going to win, but you know who's going to win. Obviously, I know who won because I already saw the spoiler. But yeah, the bloodline nepotism. I mean, I'm sure this match is going to cook, but yeah, the bloodline nepotism is crazy. So Racehorse with the most wins in WWE halfway to 2024, least counts any and every match. Cody Rhodes has 53, Bianca Belair with 38. This is in order, by the way. Sami Zayn with 33, Jey Uso with 31, Damien Priest with 30, L.A. Knight, yeah, with 29, R-Truth with 29, The Miz with 27, Tony D'Angelo, Tony D, and Becky Lynch with 23. I hate when people bring up this Hogan shit, man, like, oh, Cody Hogan, Cody Zane. Well, the Hogan thing was funny at first, but people just milk the fuck out of that meme now. It's not even funny anymore, unless it's used right. Like people drag the hell out of that shit. And I'm like, Tony D'Angelo is so underrated. The disrespect of the Dawn of NXT. The Motor City Machine Guns are expected to sign with WWE. Boom, pal. Really excited to see them in WWE. Some real tag team wrestling, pal. We're gonna be eating good. So, it was reported a few days ago, a top match at SummerSlam 2024 is planned as of now to have a special guest referee. Pretty obvious. The current plans for Seth Rollins to be the special guest referee for Drew McIntyre vs. CM Punk at SummerSlam 2024 via WrestleVotes. So is Seth going to screw Punk, leading to a bigger storyline? I think it's what's going to happen. Maybe sends Punk to a madness. I don't know. It just seems too obvious that that's going to happen. But yeah, it'll probably happen. So currently advertised as likely a dark match for the SmackDown before Bash at Berlin next month is Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser versus Ilya Dragunov and Sami Zayn. We're getting Gunther and Ilya at Bash, pal, and we're gonna set up Kaiser and Sami Zayn, pal. But yeah, it's all the wrestling I want to talk about here, ladies and gentlemen. So until next time, Alkalite, peace.